if you scroll down to their first video, the first video is my first video. Guys, please subscribe so I can be a popular YouTuber. Me too, buddy. I want to be that too. So the video starts and we see TreeHouseError walk into frame and begin talking. Then this poor guy gets his video ruined by people. Did you see that? No? Okay, let me show you. Now if you pause at the exact right moment, you get to see this picture and it says, "This marks the beginning." We don't know what this means yet, but I think this could probably mean the beginning of like what happens to Treehouse. But like I said, I don't know yet, so we're just gonna have to keep watching and see what happens. So the rest of this video is basically TreeHouseError playing this type of survive the killer type of game, so we're just gonna skip it now and go to the next video. The next video is called Playing with My Friend, so I guess we'll meet a new person here. Here we meet Unverified Masterness, who we're just gonna call Unverified right now. He likes nostalgic games, good at paintball games, shooter games, you know, stuff like that. But as I was looking through his profile, I kind of scrolled down through the bio and I found some Morse code. So then I translated the Morse code and it like translated to a different language that I didn't know. So then I went to Google Translate and translated that, and it translated into "the water was cold before." No idea what that means. So nothing really else happens as they play like the slide down something with the box. So then they switch to a different game together. Yay! We're gonna beat twice! Yay! Yay! I like we're gonna beat twice! Yay! Sorry. So as I watched the video, I noticed at one point that TreeHouseError's game glitched. I don't think it's really important, but I just wanted to point it out. And TreeHouseError notices this as well. And for some reason, he's like really mean to his friend about his avatar. I don't know, I think his avatar looks fine, honestly. And then he made his friend cry. Wow, aren't you nice, TreeHouseError? Verified didn't do nothing to you, and you just called him ugly. So mean, such a fake friend. So I continued watching, and then, you know what, I'll just let you see what I saw. Did you see that? If you didn't, then I think you need to go get your eyes checked, buddy. So what we see here is some text saying your mind is slowly killing you. And once again, the eyes are back, the eyes could probably like symbolize someone spying on him. I don't know. TreeHouseError acknowledges it this time and asks what the reflection is as another glitch happens again. Unverified seems really confused at what TreeHouseError is talking about, so TreeHouseError just brushes it off again, saying he thinks it's a glitch. TreeHouseError then disconnects, but then joins back. Just as the video is about to end, the screen like flashes a bit and some Morse code pops up. Thankfully, someone translated the Morse code, so I didn't have to do it. The Morse code translates to "Roblox is the only way for me to escape reality," which is like really sad. So I also noticed in the description of the video, there was some text. It says, "It sees all, where everything shall fall. Throughout friends, there are no such thing as end. Everything is destined to happen, in all cause. You cannot escape it. It has no pause." And it repeats "help me," and there is some Morse code at the bottom. I got this when I translated it, and I don't know. I tried putting it in Google Translate. I don't know what it means at all. So like, someone could tell me, maybe. Yeah, yay. So this next video is called Playing My Favorite Game Yet Again. He seems to really like this Survive the Killer game. Now, the video starts off as normal, and apparently it's been like a whole year. Wow. So then TreeHouseError goes on to say that his grammar's gotten a bit better because he's been taking classes. And then we learn that his parents have died and he's in an orphanage. But it's okay, he says he's getting better every day. So, as I watched, I then noticed there was another glitch, and I'll show you what it said. I managed to get in the frame where, it says, I am still watching you, Trace. Now, I think that Trace might be Treehouse's real name. Nothing much else happens in this video besides him just playing and then saying the game's boring. But wait! The description has something that is really important and proves my point that Trace is Treehouse's real name. So in the description it says, I have different voices just to make you suffer, Trace. You are not safe for me. I will take you over. I will make you feel nothing but pain. And then it has a little link to a video. So yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to warn before I showed the video that the link leads to, that it's got a bunch of swearing and just negative things. So if you don't want to see that, then please skip ahead.
Trace, you are a horrible future. You are a disappointment, and you are a nobody. I am Arg, I am your eternal son. I may be an off-road drama. No, I am not here to welcome you, not to be friendly. I am here to inform you that you have a horrible future ahead of you. You won't see it coming, but I will. Nobody will believe you, Trace, but one will. I've already taken care of him. I'll watch you fucking suffer. I'll feed in your pain. No matter where you fucking are, I'll always be there.
Okay, now that we've listened to that, let's break it down. So, first we learned that TreeHouseError's real name is Trace Williams because of the description of that short. So this person, or maybe even entity, goes off to say some insults about TreeHouseError. They say their name is Radsler and they are Trace's eternal suffering. They say they're a demon of fear and trauma, which could mean they are an entity, not a human or a person. They then go to say they are informing Trace of a horrible future ahead of them, which means this entity knows more than we might. The entity goes on to say that no one will believe Trace besides one person that he's already taken care of. I think that person might be Unverified because only Unverified knows about the things, glitches that Treehouse has been seeing. And with that, we will go to the next video. So this next video is called 10 subscriber special. Owie, my ears! Okay, that's better. Okay, so all of this video is basically just TreeHouseError explaining, just celebrating, I guess, how happy he is over 10 subs. This is really not in here, so let's just go to the next video. This next video is called Me and My Friend Playing Part 1. So this video basically just starts off normal with TreeHouseError playing alone until Unverified joins. So as the video continues, Verified then goes AFK for a while, which is normal, until he comes back and says something really weird. No, TreeHouseError, he is not speaking Spanish, he is speaking Swedish. So yeah, Unverified randomly starts speaking Swedish. As you can see here, somebody has already translated it for us. So basically, it says you can't help him. So it either means to verify that he can't help TreeHouseError, or this entity has done something to TreeHouseError and Verified can't help him. Verified then goes on to say another sentence in Swedish, and this is, there is no turning back. And then for the last time, this translates into it's over for you. I lied, we're not done. So then Verified goes on to say it's over for you and him. Now we know Verified wouldn't say this. Verified is TreeHouseError's friend. So why would he say this? It's like he's being possessed. Now stepping away from the video, this would make perfect sense. The first reason I think this is because Unverified starts to speak in the third person. If anything, he'd say it's over for you and me. My second reason is that if we look back to I will make you suffer, the entity says, but one will. I have already taken care of him. This could mean that the entity is possessed Unverified to get him away from TreeHouseError so they can continue tormenting him. Honestly, I'd slightly compare this to I Has a Face Lols plot, since it's kind of the same. I don't have a last reason. I thought it'd just be good to say first, second, and last, but I don't have a last reason. Another glitch happens, but I think that might be the entity stopping possessing Unverified, so they can come back and everything's normal. I might be overthinking all that though. I also forgot to mention, but as Unverified got possessed, the music did change to something different, like something scary. So I think that might have just happened because to show that it wasn't normal. So they do kind of argue for about a solid minute about if Unverified did it on purpose or not. But then they just forget about it and switch to another game. But before we switch to another game, we need to look at the description. So in the description there is a link and it says memory, and when you click on it, it takes you to an unlisted video. As the video starts, you can see TreeHouseError in Roblox, but the game looks much different and older, and you can tell that because in the description it says 2016, which I'm assuming is the date this was made. We can also see that his spelling is bad and his grammar's bad, so this was probably before he started taking classes. The video goes on as normal. TreeHouseError just plays and stuff until the video cuts and glitches into a seemingly real life setting. We'll look at that in a second, but first I want to show you what the glitch was and what the text was. The text says, "Look at how happy you used to be," and that could mean that he isn't happy anymore, or he's depressed maybe, because of how this entity's been treating him, or because of what's been happening with the entity. Let's watch the rest of the video and see.
Living at your aunt's house? I want you to feel the most suffering grief. I want you to stop ignoring me. I will make you suffer like my other hosts. Stop ignoring everything like it's been and get really like you're okay with it. I know your parents are already mad, but I will make you suffer more. I will never make you rest. I am going to do something horrible to you this time. Don't keep me waiting, Trace. Go to sleep, or I will keep disturbing you every night.
And that is where the video ends. It seems like we have a lot to unpack here. So from the looks of it, it seems like Treehouse has been tormented by this entity since he was younger, because as we can see, this is the past. We hear the entity say at one point, "I know your parents are bad." So does that mean Treehouse is getting abused? The entity goes on to say loads of other stuff like, "I'm gonna make you suffer," but at the end we hear something else. It's, "I'm going to do something horrible to you this time." What is the entity going to do to Treehouse? Moving ahead, let's go to the next video. This final video is called Me and My Friend Playing Part 2. Is this guy seriously that bad at obbies? I swear I've been watching him for a minute do this try and jumpy uppy thing. Look, he's fallen off. Finally, it's about time you got there. I swear, it's like watching a deer take its first steps. Jesus. More to translate. So this translates into, "Don't ignore them, Trace. Don't ignore my presence." This guy really doesn't want to be ignored. So, ugh. Unverified then goes to say that it wasn't him and his screen was all glitchy and he doesn't know what happened. This strengthens my theory on how the entity is trying to stop Unverified from getting in the way of its plans with TreeHouseError. The rest of the video goes normal. They play games, they bicker a bit. But at the end, you see kind of a glitch, and there's a YouTube link, or I forgot what it's called, but it's like a link. Okay, maybe I did lie, there is another video, but I didn't know there was gonna be a video link. This last video is unlisted and it's called Playing an Obby with My Friend, but then Creepy Eyes Glitch appears. This is in the POV of Uncertified Masterness. Also, I realised I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. That's bad. Wait, have I? don't know if I've been saying his name wrong or not. It's uncertified or unverified anyway. So the video goes on and they, play the obby, but a glitch happens on his screen. This is the entity. It may be trying to get Unverified out of the game so then it can do what it needs to do to TreeHouseError. So, do you remember the part with all the eyes and where TreeHouseError for Unverified was lying? Yeah, this is the part. Just watch. Hi, Eve here. I just looked at their account again. Everything's gone. It's literally all gone. There's only the first video, but it's a remake. They've remade everything. So, if there's anything that I could have seen before, it's all gone. Sorry about that. Bye. So, the first flash that we see is this image, and it's people worshipping the eyes, and it says, "I'll never forget what you did." So, the real question is, what did Unverified do to this cult, and why is it important? Next, there was the Morse code, and for the life of me, I could not translate this Morse code into something that was actually readable. It's a bunch of letters and symbols. I don't know. I tried. I asked everyone. I asked my friends. I tried everything. I just don't know. I can't do it. So if someone knows, please just tell me. It then says, "You are not my main target," which confirms that it's only going for TreeHouseError and not Unverified. And then the entity says again, "I will never forget what you did to my cult." So that brings back the question, what did Unverified do to this cult? And was it really that bad? Fortunately, Verified is kept alive by the entity, which, is good. Then the entity says, "My eyes are the truth." No, I think you only use your eyes just to spy on people. Like my poor TreeHouseError. What's bird done to you? Then the last video we see before the video cuts off is "Worship me," which could mean worship the eyes that are apparently the truth. Now that we're done with that, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I lied, there's nothing that's actually important left in the video. And that's all the videos. Now, what did I think of this ARG? I really like this ARG. It's a modern style type of ARG, which I think are the best kind. Because, ARGs don't have to be old and, nostalgic. They can be modern too. No hate to them, old or ARGs too. They're really good too. Obviously, all of them are. They're amazing. I think the storyline in this one is really, captivating. It's got a good story and, it's easy to follow. I think. Well, I found it easy to follow and, look at me. It's pretty sad that it's all getting remade because I thought it was really good. I really liked it. But, if they want to make it better, they can. And I think if this video does good, I might make another video about, the newer one when the videos come out. So, yeah, I hope you like this video because it took me, literally 5 days and, lots of work and stuff like that. Thank you. Bye. Oh, and one more thing, posts will be less consistent because I have school and I have to focus on school and not this, so apologies in advance.